Be free. Be free.
There we go. Welcome back, guys.
Welcome in.
Us. As we were talking before.
Yes.
Yeah, like B-Pig said, it just like home again. No, that's not what you said. You said
feels like I never left.
Feels like I never left. That is right, guys.
Feels like I never left, baby. This is home right here. Oh, this is where we grind right here. Oh.
Yeah, this exact spot, you know, we spend a lot of time in it, grinding and working on ourselves and improving.
Always 24/7 improving. Every evolution is a re-evolution of better, but more better. Less bones, more brains. You know what I'm saying? I'm missing tons of bones, but because all that went up to my brain. So we're coming up with new ideas and we always grind. And that's why it feels like we never left the evening Soothe. That's what you're watching right now. This is the evening Soothe. Evening Soothe podcast.
JK. No,
Mr. Beat Pig. I called myself Mr. Beat Pig. Never done that before. I've never called myself Mr. before. I'm usually just Beat Pig, but I feel like maybe we're growing up.
That's interesting.
There's an accident.
Yeah, all accidents are kind of not accidents, right? Is that what the Mr. Wise Turtle Uguay used to say?
Master Uguay used to say that's how Master Uguay invented penicillin. It was an accident. It was a lab explosion, but worked out. At the end, he had a bottle of penicillin.
Yeah, a lot of things were found out through accidents and discovered. A lot of different achievements. Yeah.
yeah, dude. Yes, indigenous peoples of what we call America. Oh, look at that. There's an indigenous creature that just like walked past me over my lap.
Indigenous as it gets, yeah. He's in his natural habitat in his spot, grinding as well. And now he wants to go out.
You better let that kitty cat out. He'll claw the doors off.
Yeah. I will depart for a second, but I promise to be back.
No rush. I'll talk to the people here alone. All right, everybody, you know what the deal is. This is the evening Soothe. It's just you, me, and JK. And he's back.
Yeah.
Now we're all together again like a family.
Outfit is definitely not on point today, but I'm dressing comfy, you know. A lot of the
you look great.
Thank you.
I think you look fantastic. You look like you have like the tie on. I think you look wonderful.
I appreciate that.
You look professional. No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you dressing like that. So thank you from you know, like if this was the David Letterman show, he'd kick you off. He'd beat the brass out of you.
What about the bottoms? I feel like
the shorts is a problem.
I guess
that is a huge issue. And I was hoping that you wouldn't bring attention to that, but now we gotta talk about it. No, I'm kidding, dude. I think I wore my underwear on one of these episodes. We do it as we do it. This is not for kids. This is for adults. This is late night television, 7 p.m. That's when these go live. I know I stay up past 7 now because I'm an adult. I don't have to go to bed at 7 anymore.
It's true.
I'm out of the nursery.
No, absolutely. And I came back from around now. Exercising, you know, because when you're in your natural habitat, you're hunting. It's a constant run. Yeah, and I can't run that fast, but I'll do my best to run for a while. Stamina. I'm working on my stamina.
Yeah, you got the stamina of a well, human being. Yeah, of a fox. Yeah. Human beings actually, I've heard, have the best stamina of all animals. Like we're the best long distance runners. We're probably also the only ones like dumb enough to animals are like, why would I run a 5K?
I've heard that. How much is 5K? Is that like
That's
what
like
is this?
5,000 miles.
$5 kilometers?
I think it's 5,000 miles.
There's no way.
I think it is 5,000 miles. Yep. We should look it up. People at home, look it up in the chat, text it, leave your comments and your subscriptions in the chat. And
And
we're going to check that out and see if we can't suss out the truth. Is 5K 5,000 miles? Running a 5K, is that the same as running 5,000 miles?
I might I might run a 5.
I think that it is when you're talking about money. That's how it goes.
I got a little motivated over this week. There was this guy named David Goggins that I came across when I was watching one of Joe Rogan's podcasts. And I've
Oh, Joe
heard of him
Rogan.
at work, yeah, that I used to
I've heard of
have.
Joe. I've heard of Joe Rogan. So who's this Goggins character that I don't know if I've seen this one. I'm Joe Rogan obsessed. I'm a Joe Rogan freak.
Uh, it's crazy. The guy had like some sort of a fight club situation in his head, so he's constantly fighting some like demons and enemies. Those are like the things that kind of stop him from achieving his goals. It is whatever he does, like with running, he does all sorts of exercises, just pushes himself to the limit. Like, and he's like, yeah, there are some demons that appear, he said, and you get, and they call you like, come on, that's good enough, that's good enough. You're tired. And at those moments, he like tells them to shut up and curses. We're not gonna curse, even though this is an adult channel. We're still gonna keep it low.
This is an adult channel, but we hate cussing. And you won't catch us cussing. Comb through our videos, nary a cuss in our content. Um, but Goggins will cuss. And those are demons because I hear those voices all the time in my head.
Yeah, I do
Tell
too.
me just to relax and have another sandwich, make myself another sandwich.
I do too. And I'm slowly changing my demons. So that's why instead of a sandwich, I brought myself 2 bananas.
Banana. I don't know why I did that, but I love that you brought a snack, and that is such a healthy snack, and I love that. And I think this is a great opportunity. I would love for you to demonstrate how to peel a banana appropriately, because I've always struggled with that. I know that there's a right way and a wrong way. And I know there's a way that the monkeys do it, and they do it efficiently. So I'd love for you to now
As you
do
can tell, I'm a professional banana twister, or I don't know, whatever you call it. But
you're twisting those bananas something
people say you do
fierce.
it from the top. Some people do it from the bottom. I've seen those, but they say that's the top or something like that. But I think you open this up, just break it lightly, and then you peel it off.
Yeah. See, I'm always mashing the end, and then it's all fucked up, and I still eat it,
Yeah.
but it's all fucked up.
This end, or
Whatever end I open it at, I'll try both ends, and by the end of it, it's just all mashed on the inside, and the peel is not off still, and
do
I've
you
just
eat green bananas or
usually
black bananas?
not green or black, yellow bananas are the ones that
Yellow.
I like. Yes,
Okay.
although
I'm more like extremist.
black are super mushy, right?
I like those.
Dude, they make good banana bread. I know that.
Oh yeah. Because I believe those ones might be like the sweetest ones.
Really? Okay, yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Sugar is just building up in there. I also brought myself a healthy snack and a treat. And I wanted to reach out to all our viewers, all the soothers out there to grab your treats and go crazy on them because I got myself some pizza, a little bit of pizza pie. And everybody knows that this is my favorite food. If you know me, you know that this is my favorite food. So I'm gonna have a little bit, and what I like is I love pepperoni pizza. All right, so here we go. I got a piece of pie. There we go. Pepperoni and some fresh here. I'm going to show it to the viewers here so you can get a kind of an idea of what we're working with. There we go. Pizza pie, pepperoni, and extra cheese. And pepperoni, I believe, is beef. And so it's Italian. We're not gonna talk about where this is from, but it is fresh Italian from Marco's Pizza. So here we go. A little bit of pepperoni down the gullet. Everybody at home, eat, time to snack.
I love pizza. And I like putting spice in pizza and then dip it in something that cools it down.
Okay, so are you talking like sort of a ranch with maybe a pepper flakes combo, or do you do something like a sriracha?
Something like a sriracha, or maybe even like Valentina, or yeah, you know what I mean?
All right, I do love sriracha. I love me some sriracha. I used to have a little
Sriracha is good too.
That's right. We used to both have sriracha keychains, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one back. Maybe get like one with Valentina or something. Switch it up a little bit. Because I remember I used to get a little sick of sriracha when I would put it on all my McDonald's meals. That was, I'm like, man, why everything tastes like sriracha now?
Right, dude. I burned out myself. I had it on like eggs and rice and everything I ate. I had sriracha on it. Every
Yeah, I
savory
mix
thing.
it up. Like sometimes I put sriracha, sometimes I put Valentina onto the eggs. That helps to diversify a little bit.
You got to diversify, just like you have to diversify your palate in the same way you have to diversify your Bitcoin portfolio, your NFT collection, and your stocks, as well as your Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Ohs. And so that's why we are announcing a new line of NFTs. And I don't know if you wanted to talk a little bit about that right now, JK, or maybe that's something that we return to after a few minutes.
Yeah, we kind of gathered up today in order to talk about that and have a conversation with people. We know we have a massive, enormous audience that possesses a lot of financial support.
There's a lot of money in our audience.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rich Bitcoin freaks, a lot of people who made money on The Secret, the book Oprah Winfrey was a big fan of. A lot of Ganoderma mushroom coffee salespeople made a lot of money, and we're happy to have them. And so that's why we figured you might want to know about this before it gets too hot for you to touch prohibitively expensive, that type of thing. And we do have a lot of, millions of shadow followers. And we talk about this almost every episode because YouTube is blocking our views from being publicly viewed. And we've emailed the company and we ask all our viewers to also email YouTube directly. But we do have NFTs, and we're going to talk about
and it's not like we're asking for your money. We're not looking for investments. We're not scammers. We're honest people, just like you are. And all we want is for both of us to succeed in some sort of way. It's not a success. You don't call possessing a lot of finances a success, right, Big Pig? Yeah, so that's why we decided to have collaborations of your finances and our artistic projects that would like to transform into an NFT.
That's right. We do want your money and we need your money, and we're asking for your donations. But this is not a scam. But we'll take as much.
I'd rather call it an investment.
This is an investment. You're safe.
If you haven't heard how many people have been talking about those and they say buy NFTs, How about you own one, but we just get paid for it for making it?
There you go. And that's how geniuses work on the system. We got new mics. I hope our microphones stay plugged in.
I
Last
hope
time
they
I got
work
a little.
well. Yeah.
I think we sound
Well,
great. You sound good.
I've had this one for a while.
Well, it sounds great, and I gotta say, thank you for that. So, what kind of NFTs
I remember
are?
we spent like 3 minutes one time of you asking me what I said.
Yeah, dude. But it's that's not. I don't think that was the microphone. I think we were on the phone. So don't worry. Your microphone
Oh,
sounds great. You do
that's
sound
right.
fantastic. But that's a good memory, dude. You did that did go down. Why don't you talk a little bit about some of the NFTs that we're developing?
Oh, well, we would like to hear the ideas that come across, or we will definitely have ideas that will cross our mind as well. It's just we're starting the project right now. It is fresh, just came out of the oven, and we just give it to you while it's hot. And um, I
Have a
think
cookie.
whenever you make,
Take the
uh,
cookie.
yeah,
JK, JK,
take it.
JK,
Oh,
JK. Take
right.
this. See, look,
This,
hand, now hand it.
this
Yeah, now hand it to you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Take a bite. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Hot
so
and fresh, baby. We need your ideas. We have ideas, but we just need to hear what you guys want to see, you guys and gals, and everybody out there. Cats and foxes, pigs alike. And we need to hear what you want to see. You tell us what to make, and then we probably have that idea too. And then we're just going to go ahead and make it because now we know that that's what you want. That's our
yeah,
logic.
we just want to create a little animal farm, you know. Who
I like that. So tell everybody in the chat what animal you are. It's not necessarily your favorite animal.
not necessarily from the farm, but
It's true.
let's be realistic. Like it can be Triceratops or something like that, or like a pterodactyl.
Those are fantasy animals. Those never were real. So pick
Yeah,
real
no
animals.
bugs either. Can
Don't
be
be a
a
bug. Fuck you if you're coming in here being a bug. Get the fuck out
not
of
a
here.
bug, but okay, let's say it's an insect. That sounds Cosmo.
Insects are cool, but
Uh-oh.
no bugs.
No. Insect
Fuck bugs,
instinct.
dude.
You should have an insect. Oh, well, insect instinct. I think I just made up a
That's like with
mouth
the spice.
breaker. I don't know how you call it.
Yeah,
Twister.
yeah, yeah. Like one of those things. Yeah. Um, that's almost what the spidey sense is, sort of an insect instinct, and I do like that. Pigs have that sort of too. Didn't you tell
Yeah.
me that they scream before they, like they know they're gonna die or some shit? You
Pigs,
did.
they do.
You
They
did tell
do.
me that. I promise. Everybody, go back in the records. We know you've watched all of our episodes, but go back in the archives and you'll be able to find that moment. So we do have that sixth sense. Foxes as well.
That's pretty good. That was pretty good. But going back to the topic, we want to create an farm, right? That is going to be creating a lot of projects, and we do
Basically,
have money. But
and
for NFT, I don't know. Maybe Mr. Beatpig is more familiar with the pricing and how an NFT actually works. You've seen so many probably videos on TikTok and YouTube that are saying that NFT is booming, and there were some simple digital art, you know, that was sold for so much money, and now money is like you can finally make it worth not through uh, only being able to market it as well, but there is like a certain platform that lets you kind of really stand out because it's so fresh as well. But it's gonna end soon. That's the problem.
that's right. The wave is cresting, and we have to make millions of dollars before the bubble
Yeah.
pops and everybody realizes what's going on. but we have to get your ideas. We are making an idea farm here at the Soothe. The Soothe is an idea farm. Your comments are the idea farm, and we're making an NFT ranch. And so we do need your help. And I agree with everything. And it's going to be good, everybody. You got to stay tuned. And I am the resident expert on NFTs and everything, Bitcoin, and not real, all imaginary things. So
You
goblins,
have to
ghouls.
know something about crypto if you live in 2022.
Listen, you got to
Heard
understand a little bit about. Yeah, you got to, because everybody's heard about it. Everybody's talking about crypto, and so I'm the resident expert on crypto, NFTs, ghouls, goblins, ghosts, vampires, aliens, Jersey Devil, and chupacabras. All things that are not real. But I am going to make real money off of it, and we're going to make millions. But mostly it's about the art, and we do love making art, and we don't care about the money. So that's why we're the right people for the job.
Yeah, and it's don't think about money. When you think about money, you make things look really sad. But you know how to make yourself happy? It's by giving it to somebody that's gonna make use out of it. And the way we make use out of it is that everybody gets profit. You get profit, we get profit, the world gets profit. Time gets profit. It was spent useful. Money is just like the only way you can materialize possessions or like something. But
It's just your time, baby. It's your time and your hard work. That's what your money is. That's all it is, a token that represents as much. And so we're ready to make millions. And but we do want to spread the love. Everybody's going to be making money off of our plan, our scheme that we got. It's not a scam. It's a scheme is different. It's a plan, and it's not a grift. And it's like a pyramid, and we're at the top of the pyramid. Everybody else is going to make money, but we're going to make way more money. We're going to make part of everyone's money at the top.
yeah, if you care about making a lot of money, I guess you can help us out too. But
That's right. If you like money, this might be the right thing for you.
yeah, but if you
And
like,
if you like pizza pie, you should also come on down to the Soothe.
you can, yeah, and you can skip on that. That's even stronger than money. Okay, maybe it's equal.
Well, the only reason it's equal is because you can buy money with, or pizza with money.
And Bitcoin, there was one guy that spent like a lot of thousands of Bitcoins and bought a lot of pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
And
how
at
many
that
do you
time
know?
it cost, I don't know, like maybe 20 cents or like 90 cents.
For pizza?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Right.
Yeah. Pizza, maybe 90 cents a piece too. It was a while ago. So
Man,
you never
pizza's
know.
the pizza market is fucking inflated, dude. It's busted
Yeah.
right now. It's totally broken.
I hope you don't mind the nice serenades my cat is chirping. Yeah.
No,
But
actually, as a matter of fact, I love that. And I can barely hear it, but I love the sound of wildlife. It's like
we should maybe have it in our podcast. Have some, yeah.
Away, 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 away. jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Away, away, away.
Yeah. So jungle spirit.
Jungle spirit. My throat is totally. My range is incredible. I'm gonna have myself a little bit of a drink right now. I'm gonna have a little soda pop.
You know, soda pop kills 2 rabbits at once.
Yeah, it does.
At one
Get
point of
away.
life, I had an accent, they said, because I would call things. I would call soda pop and I would not call pop soda. But now, soda pop. Yeah,
That's
so
right.
pretty
Two
good.
birds. Two birds, one stone. Soda pops. The microphone didn't like that, but here we go. Everybody at home, grab your sodies. Or if you got a Gatorade, there you go. What do you got? What are you working on there?
Air. For now, just drinking air.
A little bit of fresh air.
Yeah. Have my windows open and it feels nice. It's finally spring, guys. We made it through a whole year
That's right.
of a lot of different bad news, a little bit of good news, and here we are again. And
We
you're
are
still
again.
there,
Full
our
circle, we're
secret
still here.
followers.
It's about to get real nice out. And in some parts of the world, maybe a little too hot.
Yeah, they say it's gonna be real hot, so you better get your glasses on.
Get your glasses on. This mask is starting to stink.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons I took off mine, and I hear myself too much when I have a mask on. You know what I mean?
Exactly. The echo is like insane.
Yeah. So
It smells like Italian food now. I shouldn't have had that pizza. That was a big mistake.
Italian food is good. You know how no, never mind. What about the NFTs though? That's what we're talking about.
What about them? What about them? We got to get to the bottom of this NFT situation here.
So NFT is something like an original thing, right? Can you make it out of only like visual, or can there be different types of it?
I love this question. Okay, now, a little bit of art theory here, a little bit of this is classes in session, people. The word NFT, okay, non-fungible token, okay, non-fungible token, non-fungible. Put that aside for now. Token.
Can I
Okay.
ask a question yet, or should I
Go
wait?
ahead. Ask a question. You right there next to me.
Yeah.
What's your question?
Is fungible something that is connected to fungi? No.
It is not. I'm trying to think if it could be. I don't know. It's possible there's some similar root, but not as far as I
Flexible?
know.
No.
Not as far as I know. What did
That's
you? What was the
tangible.
last thing you said?
Tangible? Oh,
Oh. Well, put non-fungible just aside for a
aside.
second,
Okay.
because that one I think we can get easier. Let's get to the tough one first. What is? I mean, maybe this isn't tough, but this is unique. I think I didn't. I learned this when I learned this. I thought it was interesting use of language. So token. This is an art term to describe something where there are many of the thing, right? There are many copies of this thing. For example, let's say I have a roll of stickers and they all say happy birthday and they're designed with green balloons and shit. Every sticker, it's got like, it's a roll of like 100 stickers. every sticker is a token, right? You can see they're the same sticker, but obviously they're not the same item, right? There's two different
Okay.
stickers, but they're the same design. So they are two tokens
Okay.
of the same type. Okay. So
Okay.
these are the
Okay.
two words we need to know: token
Okay.
and type. So
Type.
each individual sticker is a token of the type that is that design, right? Here's a more commonplace example that might be easier to figure. I think it was easier for me. Like a book. I have a copy of Stephen King's The Shining, for example. My copy of Stephen King's The Shining is a token of the type that is the story, The Shining. So The Shining, it just, you could burn my book and it wouldn't, The Shining would still exist. Mine is just a token, just a one instantiation of the type that is the story, The Shining. And so that's what this NFT is. It's like you have this token that's just like everybody else's token, right? I take a screenshot of this goofy chimpanzee, the apes, and I have it just like you have it. I have a high resolution JPEG like you do of it on your laptop, and you bought it, right? You paid $1 million for it, and we have the same thing. So we each have a token of that type, okay? But their token, this expensive NFT that they just bought, is non-fungible, which means you can't, it's not interchangeable. Fungible, I think, means like the two are like the same, right? So this is a token, which means it's just
Okay.
like all the rest, but it has the words non-fungible, which means it can't be exchanged like the rest. It's not the same. Somebody has the exact same token. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
You can't find it.
This one is just special. It's just non-fungible. So
Okay.
like
Let me Google some.
it's literally just saying like anybody can download that song for free offline, but like I paid for this one, so it's like different. It just is different. Just because they say so, really. Just because what they're paying for is artistic provenance. Okay? Artistic provenance, which it just means that the artist, this is the artist's work. This is their um this is the one that they made it, or they it's authentic to the artist, right? um that's all any piece of artwork is artistic provenance. Usually, I mean, that's where a lot of the historical value is gained in artwork, is just the fact, like the disputes over whether this or that painting is or isn't a real Da Vinci is the same thing. It doesn't change the painting. It's just they're arguing over artistic provenance. Is it genuinely this person's? And so that's what all that makes a non-fungible token special from take the screenshot of it that you have on your phone. Just artistic provenance. Just this, it matters to you if that matters to you. If that, when you
Right.
think about it, makes a difference to you. There's
And
nothing else that could be measured.
uh-huh. So
So
you
that's
get the
NFTs.
ownership by having some sort of like a QR code or like a password or uh, the image.
I am the expert on NFTs, but I will say I do not know anything about NFTs. I don't know if that's how they work, or if you just get a JPEG. Like if
Right.
Monkey Sauce just emails you a fucking JPEG, and he's like, "This is the one, dude." Um,
Okay.
but then it's like, I don't know.
So
You could like
uh
lose that one and replace it and just say that was the one. Like, what if all the files got wiped off your phone or your computer where you had
right.
your NFTs? Then you could just probably download an image of it off the internet and be like, oh, I still have it. So it's just
I
crazy.
see.
So it's like you're not even buying anything about the token. You're just buying the idea of something. It's not the thing. It's just this idea of having bought this special thing.
So what this idea can be, like, can it be only visual? Can it be like a sound? Can it be like a combination of both? Can it be a game? Or
That's a good question. I think, well, let's think about it. Yes, I think it could feasibly be all of those things because, like we said, a book is a token of the type that is the whole
right,
story itself. A song, I have um, some Michael Jackson song or whatever, and you have the same song. We each have tokens of this type, right? We don't own the song or anything. We just have tokens.
right.
Same works with video games. We both have Assassin's Creed 2 Origins or whatever. I don't know if that's a game. Um, I just made that title up. I hope that sounds like a cool game. I hope they make that. But we could both have Assassin's Creed 2 Origins and we have tokens of the same type. And so, yeah, I bet they could make it where other people could get access to the game, but you sold. I don't know how that would work. Probably the same that it does now. I think it barely makes sense. It would barely make sense to people 10 years ago, or
Right.
it barely makes sense to people now. And it
It's
barely
yeah.
makes sense even to the people that are fucking doing it, probably. I don't know if it makes sense. It's just like a thing. It's just
It
like
like kind of
reality.
I know, yeah, what it is, how it works, not really. It's like same with a lot of things, like with a cell phone. Like you have it, but they don't have a clue how it works, most of the people at least. So
Yeah.
um I think it could technically own like anything because I did actually read something and it was saying like about the metaverse and you can own a metaverse, something like that, maybe like your own reality type
Oh,
of deal.
really? Like you could own your own virtual dimension? Is that
Yeah,
like
something like that. I believe so.
oh the
I believe so, but it's don't quote me on that again. It's like,
you heard it here first, everybody. Official news.
well,
Breaking.
yeah, you already
We have
know.
sources.
You by now you should already know how this channel works.
You know what it is. You are obsessed with our show. You can't stop watching. So you know how we do it.
Yeah, with the same information, you double check it, and I think that's how everything should be right now.
You got to do your own research. This is like the Joe Rogan experience. The Joe Rogan experience is you got to Google it. You got to check it out. Okay. You got to check.
Yeah, it's a learning experience for us and for you.
I'm
Yeah,
fucking built like Joe Rogan. Look at my body. I look awesome.
I am not gonna show my body yet. I'm on the mass gain. I'm gaining some weight. I need to eat more bananas. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I'm fucking cut up. Look at my abs. Look at this ab line. That's an ab line right there.
I
That's what
know,
that
bro.
is. The sauce, the amount of sauce on my mask is disgusting.
I as I work today and a lot of days at a swim school.
That's right. You're teaching these freaky fish to fly.
Yeah. So in the water, you're generally supposed to have a swimsuit. So I have a swimsuit. But when I change, I get to see that I'm slowly gaining some weight. I'm pretty light right now. I'm at the 140 and I should not be at 140.
What do you think you should be at?
I should be like at 170, 160.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good weight. That's a nice weight, dude. That's like a great weight. 160. I wish 170. That's awesome.
Mhm.
I'm about buck 90 sometimes. I'm pig. I gotta keep it on, bro, for the act, for the character. Oh
Yeah, there's
shit.
a
I
lot.
got fucking pizza sauce on my microphone. I'm sorry. What were you saying? I'm so sorry.
I was saying that weight.
I think you were complimenting me about
Oh,
my commitment to
oh yeah, to absolutely to this position.
Hey,
You
I'm
know,
committed. I'm 110% in this thing.
it's committed. I hope
This
you guys
mask.
can see, yeah, our combo that we created, how beautifully the characters were picked up, how much
Well,
commitment and training and rehearsals and obligations that we had to do.
the hours of rehearsals is insane. We got to get fucking everybody in here. Jack, we got to get lights, sound, everybody working chop, same time and same pace. Um,
Yeah,
and honestly, our commitment is also it's disgusting as well, because it is so egregious. We neglect our own well-being. We grind, you grind so hard, and we have the writing, the hours of writing the material, what we're going to say in the show, and all the time we take before we turn the cameras on to
if
prepare
you're,
is incredible.
yeah,
But I did get
and
sauce in this, Mike.
you get to watch that labor getting into reality. You see the fruits of the labor and you get to enjoy it and enjoy the evening. So
You think Soothe, baby, because that's what you're
and
watching. That's what you're on.
um, you know it should be soothing for you. I think it's a great moment right now to get a little bit of a uh get a little shine. I'm sorry, I get distracted. Give me one moment.
Get the hell out of here. That thing attacked me, dude.
I apologize, he owns me, so can't really do much.
That's the pet life, dude. They end up owning us.
Yeah. So as I was saying, let's just have a moment of inhale, exhale, and get our thoughts together. Thank you for staying with us. We're staying with you, all
Thanks so
staying
much.
together.
We're staying together forever. You'll never stop watching this show. And we love that about you. That's the best part of you. We love that so much. Is that you'll never stop watching the evening Soothe. How long have we been recording? Do
We
you have any
have
toys?
I have no choice.
How long
I
did
have
you think we've been recording?
I have no idea. If it is 8:14, I would, well, PM, of course. I would say for an hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe
Maybe
just 45
45.
minutes.
That's
So it
what I'm
hasn't been
thinking.
too long.
No, I'm thinking that we have enough time for a toy review, and we do have to get a toy review done. This
We
is
have a,
my
yeah, we
getting to
have a
be my
bunch of time.
this is getting to be my least favorite part of the show is the toy portion. I'm starting to hate toys.
Are you growing up, or is that just the lack of, is that
It's the
uh,
lack of
the
it's
lack
the
of
lack
choice? Yeah.
it's the lack of toys. It's the lack of toys. We're running out of toys. Everybody at home knows I love toys. I'm never gonna give up on toys. I fucking love toys. I'm obsessed with the things. And I say a toy in every room makes a bet for a better home. And I've always said that, and I think it's true. Um, but when I can't find a new toy, I have to drink champagne.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh
I don't
God, that's not
know.
very good.
I don't know if I can smoke here because it's like Mike Tyson does it. I don't know. Can I do it? I don't have enough power as Mike Tyson does.
Oh, you want to have a cigarette on camera?
I'm not gonna have a cigarette. I'm gonna have some THC.
Oh, marijuana cigarette. Where are you in
Well,
this?
maybe I will put it that way.
It has to be legal. It has to be legal. If it's legal, you can. I see you watch guys play video games on YouTube while they smoke weed.
Place I am right now. I can't tell you where I am. Then
That's
people are gonna find me.
good move, dude. Um, uh, that could be our toy, weed. That's not a toy. I need to find something, dude. I'm gonna find something. Hold on. Entertain the people. Tell them a story that you've always wanted to tell on the evening soothe.
Yeah, so we're creating this NFTs, and the story is I've always wanted to tell you. It's a story of the future. We're gonna get together. We're gonna discuss the ideas. They can set up a fundraiser, and we will market for it. We will create enough finances to invest into NFTs, and then we'll create a set. We see how it does. Just a big, how big of a risk is it? Not that big of a risk. Um, we'll just try with two. We'll start with two. What is it? 800. We just need to raise $800. That is doable. You know, I think it, and the profit that it gets is spread equally as well by the people who invest. So, and they can put their ideas in if they want to. It'll be just like an art project with painting. I think it sounds pretty cool. I just don't have the money to invest, so, and I don't think Mr. BP does either. That's why we're asking for the donations. And we're not gonna invest the donations into the evening suits. We're already putting a lot of money into it. You know, like last toy to get was like $100,000.
We can
It was
spend
really
thousands
hard.
of dollars on the show, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and we're in a lot of financial trouble. We owe the wrong type of people the wrong amount of money, and we need to get ahead of it fast. We owe the Red Eagle Sixes about $60,000, and they are not against violence, and they've made that much clear to us.
Exactly. So that's
We
the story, guys. That's the story of our and your successful life. The sunsets at the beaches, the palms over the head, the bananas in the mouth, the money in the mouth.
the money in the mouth. That's right, everybody. This guy's speaking the truth over here. JK. Thank you for
Yeah,
filling
just
in
so
our
if
people.
you are the person that is looking for money, uh, here's your opportunity. Here's your lucky lottery, the lucky shot. You just need to deposit it to us.
Here's your lucky shot. You just gotta give us that. Send us the code to your Bitcoin wallet, and we're gonna get in there and we're gonna have some fun, and then it's gonna pay out for everybody. Here's to a drink to you, everybody. Here's to our donors, our biggest donors, and this is champagne from last, it was a week and a half ago, probably. This has been sitting out, but it's still all right. Still tastes about the same, which is not very good, but no worse than last time. And there's a lot of pizza in the top
I
of the
think
bottle
I
now.
need to let my friend out for a second. I'll be right back.
All right, go ahead. I'll entertain the folks at home there. I'm not gonna get the toys ready here before our friend's back. I think he's gonna. Well, he might not like what we've got here today for toys. It's not that interesting. I don't think either of them work. I think we have two broken toys, but I got two because they're broken. So instead of one, you get two, and they are broken, but there's two of them. And we love to have you. This is the evening soothe. And I'm Beat Pig, and our buddy JK is on his way back, and he's going to be back soon. What happened there? A human being. There he is.
There we go.
Everything okay? Is little critter is doing all right?
We are Gucci.
Cool. All right. So I wanted to show you. I got a couple toys, and I was talking to the people at home while you were gone, and I think I have to show them to you here. I don't. I'm not sure you're gonna like what I got, but I gotta show them to you.
Okay.
Okay. This is
Whoa.
not, this is a broken toy. This does not work, but if you could get yourself an RC car like this, they're pretty cool. They do flips and all that shit. And
Can this be an NFT?
this could be an NFT if we 3D scan it. There are tons of apps for your phones, iOS as well as Android, that can take 3D scans of things and create dot. What are they? Anyways, you create these files that you make NFTs. And then I also have, this is the here's the kicker. I know, I understand. This toy is fully broken. There isn't a battery and there's no controller. I understand that.
It's
But
fixable.
it is fixable, but it is very old. So it might not be able to fix it. But this we do have, and this is probably about,
Wow.
this is maybe 14 years old of a toy, 13 years old of a toy. And
That
no
looks like
way,
a
dude.
amazing toy.
This is like almost a 20-year-old toy. It's a very cool toy. I'll show the people at home, show the folks at home here. It is a robot toy. And this toy is also broken. And that's why I have two toys, because they're both broken. And I thought, I hate toys now. I'm starting to hate toys. And so maybe I could just bring a couple busted toys to show my illustrate my broken relationship with toys. How this show is ruined the way I feel about toys and having a toy in every room. Yeah, you should have a toy in every room now, just so you can break it. Yeah, you should have a toy in every room, just so you can smash it.
I would put something like that on my shelf. I always had a fancy for robots. There was
Well,
this very cool cartoon about a robot, a big one. Do you remember the name of it?
was this a
It had
movie or a
round
show?
eyes.
Movie or show?
It's a movie.
Is this called the Iron Giant?
Iron Giant. I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool name for a giant robot movie. That's a great movie. Um, there's like an adult guy in that who runs a junkyard, and that dude's so cool, dude. He's a fucking artist. He's a sculptor and like a weird young dashing cool guy who owns a junkyard. I think that's badass. He wears a robe and shit, smokes ciggies, drinks coffee, hangs around garbage all day.
Oh,
So do you remember that character at all?
I've seen it when I was very young.
He's
And
been
what I
like,
mean very young is that when I didn't have any type of way to like understand what's going on.
yeah, dude. Um, yeah, me too. But I think I rewatched it in like high school or something, which is weird.
Okay.
But that's a great movie, Iron Giant. And you are kind of our resident tech guy. You're kind of our techie. You love math and science and technology, and you're always on the cutting edge of whatever's going on in physics and computer science and things. So I think it is a fitting gift for you. And actually, this is a big surprise. I'm emailing you both of these toys.
Well, yeah, I'm not like a scientist, but I could fix a socket, an electric socket in the room.
And that's why you're a resident tech guy. You're
Can
kind of the
change
geek
it, switch a
squad.
lamp to a new lamp,
You can switch a lamp up, no
like a
problem.
light bulb. Yeah. You can fix your brakes, your brake pads.
You can change a brake pad, change a tire, change the steering wheel.
I have never changed the tire, but I'll attempt to. I'll do my best.
You could. You're the nuts and bolts, Mr. Nuts and Bolts, as we called you.
Yeah. And what else do I do?
What don't you do?
What
Shorter,
don't
that's
I do?
probably a shorter list. What aren't you incredible at?
I don't do bad things. Well, I guess
Make a
I
mistake.
I make mistakes, a lot of mistakes. So that's the
No,
thing
no,
I do. But
no, no, no.
that's the
All the
best
greats.
way though. That's the best way though.
No, it isn't, dude. All the
Yeah.
great people, no, all the great people never made a mistake. All the geniuses got it right the first time. Nobody ever, anybody who's worth their salt, immediately out of the gate, they were 110%. Everybody who drops the ball, makes a little mistake, that's over. You're behind.
So do you think Island Boys are gonna like come back and be popular again?
Well, I think the thing about the Island Boys is that people didn't recognize what they were seeing. And the only true art, plenty of people have said this. I think Leo Tolstoy subscribed to this. The only true art is folk art. And I think that is folk, that's Hawaiian folk and Hawaiian folk art. And I think that's beautiful. I don't know if they were Hawaiian, what island they were from, but
They're from like South American, like closer to um like those islands like
uh,
Barbados. I don't know if
oh,
I'm
sure. Okay. So, well, hell yeah, then they're folk artists. So I think they might not get that widespread attention that well, they got the attention, but they don't get the appreciation. They are great artists and have worked with people such as Oliver Tree.
they
Um,
did, yeah.
so I look up to them a lot. I look up to the Island Boys a lot, um, um, and I'm teasing. Of course, everybody makes mistakes. The best people get comfortable making mistakes, and that's what you have to do. You have to say, I mean, you just gotta get comfortable making mistakes because it's not a bad thing. Of course, you'd rather
Yeah.
get it right the first time, but
Because
maybe you'd almost rather get it wrong the first time, so you really understand what's going on. You get both sides. Because if you never screw up, then you don't know the full thing of it. If you screw up and then you're doing well, then you really get it. Like there's this character Stebbins from a book, The Long Walk, by Stephen King, writing as Richard Bachman, and this character Stebbins, he gets uh anyways, he's the first one to make a mistake, and everybody thinks that that's a problem, but he's making a mistake to game the system, to find out where are the limits of this thing, where do the limits exist of, I'm not going to tell the whole story of what the book is about, but if you read that book, and you got to make mistakes, and that's the best way to get good.
yeah, that is absolutely true. And it's like it's even better sometimes to make the mistakes, than find the correct one right away.
I really believe that, dude.
So yeah, even it works the same way in like a lot of things in business and art and a lot of different spheres and areas. So
That's right, it does. Sports. Mike Tyson talks about um, people who'd get their asses kicked, these tiny wimps. And then these wimps, they'd just keep coming. They'd get their asses handed to them, but they kept coming. And then he'd see them on the world stage. They'd be the best in the world. They'd be heavyweight champions. And those people that kicked their asses on those first days, they didn't stick with it. They got distracted with other shit. They had kids. They got into other stuff, right? So it's not about not making a mistake. It's about sticking with what you want and taking it to where you want, and not giving up.
yeah, powerful words.
I got a little. I spilled a little bit of champagne on my pizza mask, and it stinks fucking really bad now.
I'm sure.
Alcohol was a bad choice.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, no
And
kidding.
at
If I
like
had
2 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
listen,
know.
how it smells.
I drank maybe like quite a bit actually recently. Like in the past month, I went out like three times. I drank three times. And when I drank, I get like pretty drunk every time.
Do you like to drink beer or alcohol or like mixed
Like
drink?
hard liquor. I had like whiskey and coke, and then I had something called um Vegas bomb. My
What's
nose
that?
is stuck. It's like a mix of whiskey, Red Bull, and some cranberry juice, I think, and something else I don't remember.
I thought that had Red Bull in it.
Yeah, it's like I usually if I go out, like I'm usually up in the morning, so I go to bed pretty early, like before midnight for sure, like 10, 11 is when I'm
That's better
usually
than
out.
that's better than being out really wasted at 2, 3 in the morning, right? That's probably
Well,
safe.
that's what I did like those three times when I was this month. I'm like, man, I feel like I need to get drunk. And I just got drunk. I didn't have any THC in me, but I'm like, I need to get drunk. And then on the last day, my coworker was like, I have a dab pen. And I'm like, okay, screw it socially. And it's social. So the last day, I'm like, man, I gotta go all out. And after that, I don't think I went out to drink. But all three times were cool. One time I went to do karaoke. The other two times I went to see like different concerts, like electronic. I think it was techno. One at one place that really stood out to me. It's called the Church. That was pretty cool. It's
Ooh,
actually a church that they turn into a club.
this kind of spooky, a little spooky.
Yeah, some nasty things. Definitely no blessings in that church.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely
Those
don't get any blessings.
no, there's something. I can't even tell there's dirty jokes. I can't tell them. People on their knees. I don't want to tell it. It's church related, and I don't want to tell fellatio. I don't like those adult jokes like that. I hate um raunch. But that's right, dude. They're getting kind of dirty in those bathrooms, I would imagine, doing some drugs, maybe dropping a little acid.
I don't know what they're
No,
doing in there. Yeah, no, I think people in there, like in the bigger cities, they, I think they just do like some cocaine. That's what I would think.
yeah,
Or maybe
yeah,
some MDMA. Yeah, acid is like more, you can mess with your brain,
yeah.
and like Molly just gets you, MDMA gets you that serotonin, and you just like everybody more than you should. And cocaine just gets you talkative, you're not shy anymore.
Oh yeah, and you're grinding your
MDMA
teeth
has
into
that too.
oblivion.
Yeah, uh-huh. There was one guy on the last night. He was sitting at a bar still with us, and he's like, "You guys want to have some fun with me?" And he's like, "More fun." And then he showed that we were gonna do some coke, and I'm like, "No, dude, it is not a good time for me to do it.
Yeah,
I still haven't done it before, so let it be still a blank on that.
bro. I
I'll
don't think.
find the right moment if it
Yeah,
comes."
yeah, that's right. I don't think people are missing anything with drugs there.
No, absolutely. Like, just don't do them.
Generally, I
Don't
mean,
even think
honestly,
about it. Yeah,
they're
don't think about it.
don't think about it. Just do your own fucking. Just keep hanging out with your friends or watching the shows you like or fucking playing games or whatever. But yeah, if you can avoid it, probably best to avoid all drugs. Harder to.
I don't know. Well, maybe when you're 40, I would suggest that when I'm 40, I'm gonna do a lot more things, or like a little older of age, when I get to like 30, late 30s, after like 35, I'm gonna go wild.
35, it's time to go ham. It's time to get in a little trouble. You're 40. It's time to break glass and burn rubber. Time to burn a little rubber. No, don't get in a vehicular accident. Vehicle shit is bad. Vehicle stuff is a bad idea to play around with. But
Yeah.
but It's time to do cocaine when you're 40.
Absolutely. All the drugs. I think when once you're 40, I would try everything because that's when your brain is less like it becomes less susceptible to like getting into a habit of something. So
Yeah.
you can like do it once and be like, okay, cool.
Exactly. Your brain isn't still developing and like forming around what chemicals you're feeding it. As I mean, of course, you can still develop addictions, but no, exactly. Your brain
Yeah.
isn't that plastic. You're not infecting this plastic process as much. Totally agree, bro. Bro, what do you think? We've done toy review. We had snack time. We did a little bit of news talk, a little bit of NFT talk. And my mask is starting to stink.
Is that a sign? I think that could be a sign. Yeah.
It could be a sign. It's always a mystery to see
Sign, a
how
sign to us.
it's sort of a sign to us when the mask starts to stink. I can't think of something that rhymes, but when the mask starts to stink, turn off the camera, methinks. So
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't live in the world yet where you can transcend the smell of a thing.
that's right, because if we were in that virtual world, I would be sharing this smell with you. And so you could get the full Soothe experience. Smell the Italian food and champagne that is in this latex mask, and I think you'd really like it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But so I don't know. I think we could probably
Are
let
we
folks.
wrapping it up?
I think so. I think so. What do you think?
Yeah,
You
that's
want to
what
sign us off?
that's what the crew was saying
The
behind
cruise. Yep.
our
John there. Yeah.
yeah.
Mike.
Okay, well, it was nice seeing you guys.
Great to
We'll
see
be
everybody out there. We love our
back.
fans.
Yeah,
We'll be
and
back.
more will come. So let us know if you want us to change something. Let us know if you want to be here.
You got to come back. You're gonna come back. Leave us what you want to see in the
Yeah, let
comments.
us know.
And we love you so much. And keep grinding. And you can always come back home to the evening soothe.
Yeah, that's where the time slows down.
That's right.
And
Everything becomes
that's all you
soothing.
need. Yeah.
That is all you need. And I am Beat Pig.
Mr. JKJK, Mr. Fox Kids. Always.
Always watching Evening Soothe.
Hitting Soothe, baby. Stop.